This is a Shure cartridge and a brand new stylus for it. This was found in that junk drawer that I acquired at an auction a few months ago for $37. Made quite a few $100, probably over $1,000 so far on that junk drawer full of these stereo components. And I can't believe I had this priced at $479. I received an offer of $250 and I took that immediately after I looked at what I had it priced at, but it is a little bit rare to find a brand new stylus of this age. This is a pair of redwing steel toe work boots. Put some new laces on them. Found these at a garage sale. They were a lot more distressed looking before I put some polish to them. So I got them for just $2. The soles are still fairly worn, not quite worn through. But all that is revealed in the listing, and they still sold for $80. I got this Kodak 8mm projector at a garage sale for free because it didn't work. And after messing around with it, it's beyond my skill set to fix. So I put it up as a non-working unit, and I've had it for about 2 years. Someone inquired if they could buy just the reel, and I said sure. And so this sold for $10. Maybe I can part out some of the rest of it as well. This is a little odd. I sold this last week, and just after the postman picked up my packages, he emailed me and said that he made a mistake, it's the wrong one, that he didn't want it. And I said, well, you'll have to just ship it back to me because it's already gone. And he did. He shipped it right back to me. This is a Gerard head shell for an older turntable. And I got it back yesterday. He didn't even open it up and sent it right back to me. So I relisted it and it sold again right away, $25. This is a CPR training tool. And I picked up 2 of these at a garage sale, but this was last year. So they took quite a while to sell one, but it was only a couple of dollars, still new. I figured somebody would pick that up right away, but it took this long, but it did sell for $40. This is a faux suede trucker hat. It's got the Mobil Oil Pegasus symbol on there. Pretty good shape. A few signs of wear on it, and it sold for $30. And then another HO gauge locomotive sold. This is made by Athearns with the Chicago Great Western name on it. I still don't know a lot about this kind of stuff, but I'm learning as I go. And this one sold for $80. Another one of those bittersweet sales. This walnut starburst style clock sold. I found this on a Craigslist ad. Small town of Parker, South Dakota, out on the prairie. About a half-hour drive. It was only $20. And when he took it off the wall, you could see it had been on the wall for quite a while. Anyway, I liked it so much that I decided to price it very high, thinking I'd never sell it. But today it sold $500. Always keep your eye out for these Hewlett-Packard vintage calculators. They are collectible. I've sold a few of them. This one is an HP 12C. Came with the box. It's just $1 at the garage sale. Everything works on it. And it sold for $100. This is an owner's manual for a Craig 8-track underdash 8-track player. I found this in a box of electronic components at a garage sale just for a couple of dollars for the whole box. There were microphones in there that I've sold for $50 or more. And I put this up for $15. It took a while, but it finally sold. This is another one of those hub adapters for a reel-to-reel. It's a TIAC brand. This converts your 7-inch spindle to be able to use a 10.5-inch reel. So I've got there in my ad a picture of it in use. And I picked these up, they were actually in the junk drawer that I bought at an auction, just full of stereo gear, small stereo gear. It was like all the small stuff just got put in a drawer, and I don't know, maybe somebody died and they took the drawer to the auction. And it was just on the ground outside. And this is one of the first things I saw with these hub adapters, so I knew there was some value. And then I saw all the phono cartridges, and I probably made a couple $1,000s so far off that junk drawer. A few more items left to go. This sold for $55. These two model kits sold to the same buyer using my using the shopping cart. This is a 1976 Ford Cobra II built model, very nicely done, and this sold for $80. And then this, of course, is another built model, and it's built as a dragster. It's also a Mustang II, and Skeeters is on the door. I put that in the title just in case. I mean, I looked it up and I didn't see much online about Skeeters and dragsters, but this even has a couple of loose parts. The radiator's not glued on, and one of the header pipes needs to be re-glued, but this one still sold for $90. So it was a nice sale to one buyer. These combat boots that I sold a couple months ago and got returned for size, I've sold again. Just going to reuse the box. These are the ones with the zipper to that you lace in, so you can kind of turn them into zip-up boots. You don't have to lace them up all the time, I guess. Practically new. Actually, maybe I did sell them as new. I found these in Arizona in 2013 or early 2014, and they took forever to sell, but $40. Another one of the pre-recorded tapes that I acquired in a stereo purchase a couple years ago have sold. We still have 100 of these left to go. All meticulously indexed. This one from 1966, a little mood music. And this sold for $10. This is a shower radio, for those of you that need music right in the shower with you. I've bought these in the past, and they always seem to sell. This one took a little while. It was just $1 at a garage sale. It's still new in the box. And it sold on Together for $19. This X-Mod is a Nissan Skyline. And when I was trying to price this, there weren't any solds to compare to. So I believe I priced it at about $40, and somebody messaged me and said that that's a popular model. Would not have thought a Nissan Skyline would be popular, but I'm old, I guess. And this ended up selling on Bonanza for $50. These are insulated red coveralls. They're made by Burn Apparel. And these are ladies, insulated, or lined I should say, flannel lined, and they're 2 extra large size. Found these at a church sale for $1, and they sold for $40. This is a Marantz Esotech preamplifier, and this represents one of the last pieces out of a big stereo buy I made this spring, where I thought I had paid too much. I paid $1,800. It included a couple of guitar amplifiers and some other high-end Marantz audio equipment. But with this sale of $700, that brings the total to $4,000 out of an $1,800 initial buy. So I guess it didn't do too bad, but made me a little bit nervous when I spent that kind of money all at once. Still have a TIAC reel-to-reel tape deck that I need to do a little work on and get up for sale, and that might be another $400. This is a bottle of Lanvin for Men vintage cologne. Found this in a box at a garage sale. I got the whole box for $5, just full of old perfumes, both women's and men's. And this one has a broken cap on it. As you can see, the seal is still in there, but it's going to take some prying to get it out. Well, that's the way I listed it, and I had a gentleman say that this is his scent, and could I smell anything through the seal? And I said, no, you can't. And then he asked again if he could return it if it had gone bad. And I figured a guy that went to this much trouble to ask me a few questions back and forth, he's not going to lie to me. And besides, I don't really have any money into it, so I said okay. And he bought it for $80.